Welcome back. This is Dr. Igor Schwartzman. I love the idea of living in sync with nature. We have receptors in our eyes that allow us to perceive light and darkness, but even if we can't see, we still perceive light and darkness. Our body's natural biology is built in such a way that we actually sense a change in daylight. And what's interesting is we generally have a rhythm that we follow, a natural rhythm that we follow in sync with the seasons. The 4 seasons of summer, fall, winter, and spring have their own natural cycles. As you can imagine, in the summertime, there's a lot more active and lively energy. We want to be outside. We want to eat light foods. And in the fall, which is a time of transition, we go to a darker time of the night, and it is a time to go to bed earlier. It is a time to slow down, or at least to begin to slow down. And that autumnal change brings a lot of that inner slowing. Of course, winter, the depths of winter allow us to go further inward. That's when we really slow down. Our days are much shorter. We tend to sleep longer. We sleep longer number of hours. We also eat heartier foods. It's the time to eat stews and hot meals to stay warm. And then as we transition out of the darkness of winter, we go into a time of growth, a time of expansion, and that's spring. We sleep less again. We prepare our bodies for that time of energy and time of more light. And then again, summertime comes. We eat lighter foods, fresh fruits and fresh vegetables, and fewer hot foods. So living in sync with nature is important because that really uplifts our mood, it uplifts our health, it boosts our vitality. When we work extra hours in the winter, we tend to deplete ourselves. We tend to get sick more often. So it's really important to pay attention how your body transitions and how your energy transitions during each season. And our foods change because realistically, we're not supposed to eat fresh strawberries in the winter because they don't grow everywhere in the winter. And you have to pay attention to how and what you eat depending on where you live and what's available. Where I live, leafy greens grow, like kale and chard and so on, grow outside in the garden pretty much the vast majority of the year. So eating leafy greens throughout the year is perfectly appropriate, but I don't get to eat the fresh strawberries in the winter because they don't grow in the winter time. So living in season where you are is vital because that's truly instrumental, that's truly honoring your physiology, your biology, and that is particularly important if you have a tendency to get sick more often and you're not paying attention to those seasonal changes. So think about that. Living in tune with each season. That's vital. That's crucial. That allows us to live more vitally and allows us to bring more health to us. And until next time, live well, be well, and I look forward to seeing you again.